everybody. Welcome to week 3 of our Sunday school program, The Illustrated Earth. We have been talking about water, and today I think you can probably guess that we're still talking about water. Do you know where I am? Does this look familiar to anybody? Yup, I am at the boat launch on the Isle of Q, and this is, yes, the Susquehanna River. So why am I here? Because today's story involves a man named John and a river, the Jordan River. And John had a very important job to do. His job was to prepare and make the way for Jesus. And he did this by preaching sermons and telling people about Jesus coming soon. And John was called John the Baptist because he baptized a lot of people in the Jordan River. And are you familiar with what a baptism is? Baptism is, according to St. Paul's and the UCC, it's the church community's promise of love, support, and care. And typically the church will baptize little babies or infants that are brought in by their parents or their adults and families, and they are received into membership for the church. And if you wanted to see a baptism that Pastor Dietmar has done, he did one back in on June 28th last year, 2020, and he has a very nice sermon about that. And really the whole point of a baptism is it's acceptance and care into Jesus's church and the community, and it's the sign and seal of God's grace and forgiveness, and it's the beginning of one's Christian life. So that's why we get baptized, and usually there is water involved, and Pastor Dietmar has his water, and he'll place some water up on top of the head of the baby or whoever is being baptized and welcomes them into our church's community. So why are we talking about this today? Well, back in the days of Jesus and John the Baptist, Jesus had left a town called Galilee and went to the Jordan River so that John the Baptist could baptize him. And John didn't understand this really, because he didn't understand. So he asked Jesus, he says, "Why do you want me to baptize you? You should be the one baptizing me." But Jesus said, "Allow this to happen. This is right and is needed." When John baptized Jesus, the sky opened and Jesus rose up out of the water of the Jordan River, and the heavens opened, and Jesus saw God's Spirit come down in the form of a dove and rested right on him, right on his shoulder. And then a voice from the sky said, "This is my Son, whom I love so much. He makes me so happy." So today we're going to do a craft, and we're going to make doves, which are really great. And we have a coloring page of Jesus and John the Baptist, so that'll be fun if you want to go ahead and color that in. And of course we have our wonderful questions that I will share with you as we are crafting our dove. So let's go. Okay, so for today's craft you need your printouts. So you have 3 pages: the body of the dove, the wings, and the feathers. You're going to need a pair of scissors, some markers, and a glue stick. And what you're going to do is you are going to take your scissors and you're going to cut everything out so that it looks like this. There's my body. I've got 2 wings, and when I cut the feathers, I put them into 2 piles so that they were even. And what we're going to do with these is feather them out. So what you're gonna do is I'm taking 2 at a time, maybe you can do more than that, and I'm just making little cuts around it to give it some texture before we glue it on to the wings. And so I'm just going to then take them apart, kind of bend them around a little bit so that they have texture. And then we're going to use the glue stick and we're going to cover the wings with these feathers. Thanks for spending some time with me and learning about John the Baptist and celebrating some more water and why it's so important. So if you would please join me in a closing prayer. Loving God, thank you for baptism water and how it frees us to live with joy and hope as your children. Help us remember we are enough in your eyes. Amen. All right, have a great day. I look forward to seeing you next week and I hope you have tons of fun. See you soon. Bye.